English magically.
Hello, and thank you very much for being here also today. As you may know, yesterday I spent some time with the mind mapping step, and today I'm going to move on, not on the second lesson, but still on the very first lesson, applying an optional step. I don't know if you remember when you were a child and at school you were forced to listen to long dictations of texts and you had to write down the text. I don't know if this was pleasant or not for you. Anyway, I think this is a good optional step for you to add to your learning routine, to your learning journey with Speak English Magically. It's optional, but I strongly advise you to apply this. You would need an MP3 reader that will help you easily press the pause button, otherwise it would be very difficult for you to apply this step. Anyway, there are several ways of doing this, and the very first way is the one that I've just talked about, is the dictation way. So you'll need to find a piece of paper and pens and get ready with the right file. So I'm going to find the right file and I'm going to write down what I listened to.
Relax. Episode 1. I speak English very well. Episode 1. English only.
Okay, this was the title. Of course, I know the title by now.
Are you ready to relax and acquire English now?
Are you ready to relax and acquire English now? This was the very first sentence. It was quite easy.
If your answer is yes,
If your answer is yes,
imagine that I am just right there.
imagine that I am just right there. Okay, so this is the very first version of this kind of exercise, of this kind of step. But of course, you may find this option a bit bulky, a bit difficult to apply. So I suggest you another way of doing that, and it's just like that. You'll find the text, which is the English only version of the text, of course, and just copy it down on with your own handwriting, the text. And while doing it, pronounce the text aloud. I'll show it to you. Don't worry, it's easy. Okay. Can you let your mind remind you of a place, a moment of your life where you felt so pleasantly relaxed that you wouldn't move for anything in the world? Okay, I've written this part of the text. Of course, to copy down or to apply this dictation technique to the old audio, it'll take you a long time. But it's up to you, it's up to me to decide how long I want to spend with this step. I can just spend 5 minutes on a little part of the text that was a bit important for me or was a bit obscure for me, and of course I can divide this step in more days. But I know that you perhaps are curious to listen to the second lesson, and I don't know if you're going to spend much time on this, but if you do, please keep in mind that this is another helpful step for you to absorb the language and speak English better and better day after day. I hope you have enjoyed these videos this week. I think I'll see you on Monday because I'm going to spend some time speaking English with some friends of mine who are coming to visit me in the next 2 days. Because English cannot be learned just by using a book, as magic and as magically as it could be. You also need to take on every opportunity you may have to speak English with native speakers if possible. Thank you very much. I'll see you soon. Bye.